educated. You do not need to be educated to talk about politics. Actually, it's not necessary. It's just because you are like logical, you know. Things to get things done is very easy, logical, straightforward, straight to the point. Just like you play the arrow and bow and then shoot.
Yeah, okay, so if you could create a new political system, what would it look like?
Well,
If it's not democracy, then what?
as what you said before, just nothing get done because of democracy, right? Everyone has to vote.
Yeah.
And
well, ideally in a perfect world, and like in history we've seen, when there is a kind and well-intentioned monarch and like leader, things can happen really fast. But we've also seen a lot of tyrants that have abused that power, and then shit can also go wrong really, really fast. Right? So how do we prevent that? Like, how do we make sure that the person that's in power with all this power is doing the right thing? And like doing what's good for the people and good for the planet and good for society, rather than serving their own personal interests and beliefs. Like, because now they have the power to massacre an entire race. Like, that's how genocide happens, because one person has all the control and all the power. So how do we prevent that?
I think the best way to empower this person, his behavior is like a child. Yeah, child make mistake, of course make mistake. But child sometimes they just do things in the right way, yeah. So when the child make a mistake, there's mom, there's babysitter say that, do you know that you're doing these things is not right? Have you think about that? So it's like almost like a chamber,
Yeah.
like a babysitting room, Think about that, think twice, give room yourself that this person is nurtured by a group of people.
It's like a council of some kind?
Yes.
Like a wise council? Okay, so then who is this person? Who gets to be the leader?
Who? This person.
How is this person chosen?
Okay.
Because the original point of democracy is that, okay, well, the masses get to choose who they want their appointed leader to be. But in execution of what we've seen in, having like two political parties that people got to vote between, and these like candidates, like it's not really working. So the voting system is completely broken, rigged, and corrupt.
Very corrupt.
Everywhere, like it's not working.
Yeah, just like Donald Trump, you have money, you have the relationship, you have the power, we vote you.
Like how did it happen that Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton were the two options that people had? Like if I was American, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. Like the lesser of the two evils. Like why? Like
you choose the best one.
no, they both suck. Like,
yeah, but in the verse you choose the best. All you can do is.
Who do you even pick in that situation? Like they both sucked. So like how has democracy ended up in this point where you ended up with these two political leaders that you have to choose from, even though you don't really want to choose either of them?
Because the existing political system is to lump people, to make them so full.
I think it's a false sense of control.
Yeah.
Like we don't actually get a say in who's in power, even though we vote. But what does that vote mean now?
Nothing. Because the system itself, as you say, is corrupt system. So no matter who vote, you go through this system, nowadays you can use social media influence, yeah? So even easier to control your mind. So easy. Like they even have the big data, There's a scandal about Facebook, they released those information from public, right? And this company make use of this, and they help Obama, help Donald Trump to get more vote. So now the true democracy is the leader is chosen by the people, the very advanced democracy. Okay, now Hong Kong people, you have 1 million people, 2 million people protest on the streets. Why don't you choose a leader? Let's say I am the head of communists. Okay, you want to control yourself, right? You want to Hong Kong people lead Hong Kong people. Okay, give you a chance now. You go to the street. 1 million people, you cannot even choose your leader. You cannot control yourself, so I control you because you don't know who to vote. If there is a chance, 1 million people choose one person, then what China can say? Who has the right to say no? Nobody. So this
So
is
how are you gonna convince a million people to choose the same person?
for me. I see it's very easy.
Okay.
Not that hard. Of course, it has go through a lot of procedures that a lot of people they do not believe. Oh no, we have to go through the system. Yeah, it's a nice idea, but I'm not going to participate. It's too dangerous. I have work to do. They don't see the future. That if you can make this happen, bang, that is the new world. That is the new world that you dream about. Every single person in this planet, 99%, they are sleeping. They're all sleeping.
Most of them are, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying now, I am of course sleeping. If I'm not sleeping, I will be somewhere. It's not in here anymore.
Yeah, if you're enlightened, you're probably not human anymore.
Yeah, not here
Yeah.
anymore.
Isn't
Yeah.
it the point we incarnate until we are enlightened and then we pass on into heaven or nirvana or whatever the fuck the religion wants to call it?
Yeah.
So we're all here because we're trying to get somewhere essentially.
Yes. So now, that is spiritual practice in India. In many places. But now, we can make use of this opportunity. Gili tea, yeah.
How does Gilly tea have anything to do with this?
Because
Okay.
people they take mushroom, marijuana, yeah. And then I am a monkey. Most people at the back of their head, yeah, they don't like me. Because the way I present is very different from other people, Let us say I'm from the other world, yeah, from the other world. Now they all train to be powerful is very eloquent, The way they speak is very official. It's not something like so straightforward to the point. Because if they want to be a powerful person, like political leaders or commercial leaders, yeah, they have to package themselves, wrap themselves so well that present to you. This is what I want to sell. So they all follow this way of speaking, and they will apply. Oh, good speech, because pattern. They match with this pattern. Once they match with this pattern, okay, they understand. But I'm not. Yeah, I match with a pattern like a monkey. Okay, you want banana? Okay, give me banana. You want mango? Give me mango. Like very primitive, and that is the way, because it is primitive, and because it's efficient. So what does it mean? If it works, well. If it doesn't, you can correct very fast to correct the problem. And now what we can do in EDT it is to find the very charismatic, very funny, very committed person, they're able to control themselves. They understand, okay, this is now or never. This is the best time, because now is the war. The war between, let's say, the right brain, left brain, the Mars and Venus, yeah? So people in politics, everyone knows it's lies after lies, lies cover the other lies. So this is like dictatorship. This is a form of dictatorship. They use democracy, but it's not. It's dictatorship, yeah? And the other part is spiritual people. But spiritual people is not empowered like hippies, they've tried. It's not empowered because they are not very organized, they are not very committed, so of course they lose the war. In the guillotine, I really, if you want to be this mission, collect people.
Why Gilly tea?
It could be other place.
But why have you chosen Gilly tea?
The reason I come to Indonesia because my family branch 17 years ago took us 30 years to take over Indonesia economic wise. The richest Chinese bank in the world, Sutun Samin. Yeah. the person, the richest Chinese man in Indonesia, and the richest Chinese man in the world. That means after China dynasty fell down, he is the king, and he is my cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, far cousin. I don't have connection, and now I try to connect him. I'm looking for people able to connect his son. He's dead already. Yeah, so his son, which means my nephew. So it's just coincidence. Okay, here I can find some people, close by. It could be Thailand, but it could be India. It could be anywhere else. I just come to the point. Okay, I need cash. I need money. I need his attention, because if I get his attention, then
Where is he?
he is the CEO of Indofood. Local knows, yeah, Indofood.
Okay.
And I don't know where his location now, in Jakarta or in Singapore. I don't know.
Somewhere. Okay.
Somewhere here. And if he agree, then we can have enough money. But even if he is not agree,
What does he need to agree to do?
No, if he agree, okay, I agree what you want to do, because I can leave Hong Kong. Now we need to fix the problem, and this is family things. What happened in Indonesia, it wasn't really good shape. I think the family have to take responsibility, So maybe I will talk with him like this. But now is the chance to fix Hong Kong, and then China and the world, because the Hong Kong, the whole system, the law system has to be completely shut off, because law is the root of crime. When the moment you go to the police office, that is the moment you start to lie. The better liar you are, the better chance you are free. And the law is not for justice.
No.
Not at all.
Most laws aren't.
Not at all.
No.
So break the law. Make the law that do not need lawyer. Some very complicated case, yes, but everyone has common sense. They don't need to go for lawyer. So the right will be in front of police to the citizen. Police has the right say, okay, what the fuck you are doing? You beating somebody up. They have the power.
How do you set up a system where you're putting people in a position of power? So in this case, it's police. How do you make sure that person is morally sound and is going to make the choice that is just?
Nowadays, it's very easy using technology. Yeah. So whenever you beat up someone, it's not secret. Everything in police office is camera. Yeah.
Right.
Camera. So which means a police, he could be very justice person. He see an asshole, punish him. So what, I slap you because you swear to me, you disrespectful to me, and then you make a mistake, and then you still insult me. Yeah, if you a punch whatsoever, not so bad, but it could.
But there's so many cases of police doing the thing that they think is right, is caught on camera. For example, in the U.S., a cop would just shot a black guy.
Yeah, of course.
Caught on camera.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's done about it? Because he thought that was right, and maybe half, 30% of the country thinks it's right. But does that make it right?
No, because everything is allowed to be in the video.
It is on video.
Yeah,
it's public information.
Yeah. But when you go to the police office, you are not allowed to film. No, that is the crime inside.
Yeah.
That is corruption inside. But now the new system here, once you step in the police office, everything's open. So if you want to false accuse, if now what happened in Hong Kong laws or other place, so let's say you accuse me.
Okay.
Yeah. You accuse me. Okay, I touch you. You catch on camera. I touch you. You can sue me indecent assault. Already, I will go to jail straight.
Yeah.
That's it. Just that. is enough. If you don't like me, you know how many people, innocent people, go to jail because of this?
Yeah, my friend just went to jail last week.
Because of this, yeah?
Yeah, because of this. Something he did not do.
Yeah.
Because somebody said he did something he didn't do.
Yeah. And the law system, there's no counter punishment. Let's say you can sue me, but if I find out you just accuse me, false accuse, you're
Nothing
free.
happens, yeah.
Nothing happens. So,
Yeah, I know, it's fucked.
so these give the room for people who is very evil heart, very evil heart. We need to have punished system. If you want to accuse this person and find out this person is innocent, double punishment to you, double. So you go to jail straight.
But how do we know when somebody's innocent or not? Because a lot of times, there's a lot of gray areas and blurry cases where it's like, okay, what if the camera's not on? So who gets to say whether or not you just touched me?
If the camera is not on, there's no evidence. If no one see that, there's no evidence. Yeah?
Okay, so I go down the street, I shoot somebody, I kill somebody. No one saw it. There's no evidence I did it. Then what?
If no evidence
Isn't that the...
and proof of law existence, yeah?
Yeah.
So they go back to the basic law. No one find it. You know, you have to have the evidence.
Yeah, that's how the law system is now. But right now, it's like, what evidence is enough evidence?
No, now it's not. Even caught you sue somebody in America, you're innocent because you have money to find a great lawyer.
Yeah.
Sometimes like this. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it is like that.
It's like this, but if you film the whole process of how they interrogate,
Interrogate. Investigate? Or- Investigate.
interrogate, both.
Okay,
Yeah.
interrogate or investigate.
Yeah, investigate
Okay.
and interrogate, and then everything has to film. Then this you need to report to public. Public will
You know
see
what? It
this.
is kind of fucked up that courtrooms aren't. You're not allowed to film or record in a
course.
courtroom.
Yeah,
Like, why? I don't get it.
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, only you can like draw pictures. You can't even like take pictures. Like,
Yeah.
what is the fuck is up with
Yeah.
that?
You know why? Because this gives the power to the lawyer. Give the power to lawyer,
Yeah.
to the authority. You
Right.
have to ask the lawyer, should I say this, should I say that? You don't, you cannot say that, you cannot say that. Then give the power to lawyer. Then there is the room of corruption. It starts from there. Because we lost our common sense. I went to the court case, the lawyer told me, don't say that, don't say that. Fuck. I could have said this half year ago and then end the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Fuck.
So now,
Okay, so the political system, the voting system is fucked. Now the justice system is also fucked up. So then what? So what's your idea of a solution?
okay, now I already somehow in the position that it is the iconic figure, but this iconic figure is not presentable yet. So I need to find people, they are very presentable, yeah? Maybe they don't need to involve, but I just need people behind, okay? They are presentable, they are strong, they can speak if they're necessary, but mostly I'm the main actor, yeah? I would say, through those people, I speak to what they speak. Like, okay, the slogan they say, I follow them, be part of them, it's okay. And I say, and then become their leader. Right in the front. I'm not going to confront the police, but I'm the figure of a leader. I talk to mafia. And I talk to mafia that you listen to what I say. Yeah, I'm going to help you. If you don't listen, those black shirt, the revolutionary, they're going to beat you up, Now it's not the time you can be the person that, just randomly beat up somebody. No. So nobody in Hong Kong now, they dare to be in this position. Only me. at this moment doing this.
Doing
Like
what
I
are you
am,
doing?
I am the hope of Hong Kong, and I am the only hope of Hong Kong. No one will say that.
How do you know? You don't know all the million people in Hong Kong.
You see, I claim very clear in the internet. I am the hope and only hope. If anyone they think they are more hopeful than I do, come, yeah, I found a leader.
But how many people saw that on the internet?
Huh?
How many people saw that when you say it on the internet?
Now, I was YouTuber, so quite a few, maybe 1 million people, 2 million, 3 million people, they already know me, yeah, but not in this kind of videos. But if we need to make this kind of videos to let everyone see this video, easy, it's very easy. You just need to, be at the right place, say the right things, it's easy. Especially have the people support me, yeah, it's easy. So I would say, okay, if you want to have democracy, you vote the leader now. If you want to China to let the system allow you to vote, you already go to the trap that you go through the system and vote for those corrupt leaders. So now is the time, if you want to take over Hong Kong, you choose a leader, yeah? And then I would say, because Hong Kong people, they get used to the hypnotizing, You just go to the metro station, you put loud your speaker, and then we have a different station. We have all people, and then we speak the speaker the same. So I'm the hope, and I'm the only hope. But the way I see this will be a little bit tricky, because I would say you are the only hope of Hong Kong, and I am the only hope of Hong Kong, and you are the person to be the leader of Hong Kong. It's you, and I will support you. Yeah? Yeah? No one dare to be in this position because it's too big.
It is big. So why you?
Because I have guts. I have the guts to say that. And no one dare to come. If anyone come, why you? Me. All right. This is your place. Speak, talk, be our leader. Do things that like a leader. No one. Not at all. Not a single person in Hong Kong has this courage. All afraid. If they're not afraid, they all brainwashed to behave in the system, Need to go for vote, get support. They will never say, I'm the future. No, they will not say that. I take all responsibility. If anyone in Hong Kong behave bad, I am the chief executive of Hong Kong. I'm responsible for that. Let's say people foul mouth. Why you foul mouth all the time? Why? Yeah, you foul mouth. You disgrace my face. Yeah, because I'm the leader.
So what are you gonna do about it?
If you say foul mouth insult, yeah, if you fine immediately.
Why would I pay it? Who are you?
Yeah.
What happens if I don't?
That will be tricky, yeah. This punishment will start in the police office first. Police officer, everyone foul mouth. They say MF all the time, So police officer, they get fined every time, punishment like a $10, $100, every time. So ask the head of police officer, how much money you collect this month, huh? You collect nothing, you fire. You fuck off. Yes, you fire. It's not possible. So that is execution because of the crime always start from I insult you, and you insult me, and I punch you, and I find a way to set you up because you insult me. Yeah, a lot of time is starting from there. Now in Hong Kong, the police officer cannot beat somebody up, even they curse at police. They cannot do that. In the old day, beat you up, yeah, of course, but now cannot. The police lost self-esteem. That's why.
I don't think verbal insult is that serious.
Oh yes. Yeah. Say again. Nice to meet you. Have a great journey. Oh yes, yes. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. So the world is created by the thought, right? Everything created by thought. Everything. So if you insult somebody, disrespect somebody, or you have physical action, you start from the here, then from your mouth. Very few people that they just punch you without no reason.
Right.
Very few.
Yeah.
Very few. Then they have some like stealing behavior. So this is just one of the example that I was YouTuber and I suffer from cyberbullying. Yeah.
Yeah. All YouTubers do. There's
And-
trolls on the internet everywhere.
And that is the most terrible things that can go viral, like a spiral, and eventually you create monster. The group behavior, everyone hates you. Yeah. So that is the basic mission we